Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Fulsome Friday. And I know there'll be people joining in still, but till then, tell me, I hope you have those 5 pieces of paper in which you have written what I asked you to the heart, the mind. Did you do it?
Yes.
I tell you, you people are so lazy, you don't do it. Right? Read your WhatsApp and see what is written over there. So,
I'm already ready.
good. I know, Sarojini, you would be ready. The others, I hope you have your pieces of paper in which you have written the heart, the mind, the ego, the fear, the conditioning. Separate pieces. Just place them on your table in front of you. Okay. So, today I'm not going to ask you to meditate. I'm not even going to teach you anything. What I'm doing is I'm inviting you to become detectives. Not detectives investigating someone else, but detectives investigating your own inner world. Okay? Because most people say all the time, I followed my heart or I used my mind. Yeah? But did they really? Or was it fear? Was it ego, habit, or social conditioning pretending to be wisdom? You see, every day, without knowing, we make nearly 35,000 decisions. Some tiny, some life-changing. Yeah? Who is making those decisions? Is it your heart? Is it your mind? Is it your fear, your ego, or your consciousness? So let's find out today. No marks, no right or wrong, only awareness. And as we all know, that awareness is where transformation begins. Correct? Are we ready? So today's interaction day, it is not just about me talking. Remember, today is Fulsome Friday, and I would like to have the cameras on, please, if possible. It would be fair to me. Otherwise, I can also hide behind a screen and talk to you, right? Come on, others. Switch on your cameras. All right. Now, this one, don't just think. Don't think. Just answer. Okay, so that's the rule. No overthinking. The very first answer that pops up in your head is the one you choose. Okay? So you can tell me or not, but it has to be instant, Ready? Any thumbs up? Anything? Ready, ready, ready. Okay, good. So tea or coffee? Instant.
Coffee.
You're muted, people.
Coffee.
Coffee, coffee.
Coffee, coffee. Okay, beach or mountains?
Mountain.
Beach.
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 Somebody said mountain. Okay. Early morning or late night?
Early morning.
Early morning.
Late night.
Okay, save money or spend on experiences?
Spend on
on
experience.
experiences.
Okay, all right. Mostly I would spend on experiences. Plan everything or go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
Plan.
Be honest, you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for yourself. What do you do? Plan everything or you go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
Both at times.
Go with the
So
flow.
we are divided. We are divided over here. Okay. Speak immediately or wait before responding?
Wait before responding.
Sometimes.
Other?
Both immediately.
Speak immediately.
Okay. So these are very petty, simple, straightforward questions. Now, here's my question to you. Why did you choose what you chose? Yes,
Because
Sonia?
it's
Why did you
Ma'am,
do what you did? It was instant, right? Instant response.
It's more conditioning, I think.
It's not,
More because of conditioning.
it's because you are conditioned to it.
Certain things, yes.
Okay, okay. Samya, you were saying something?
that's what intuitively came immediately, ma'am. No thoughts.
No thoughts. Okay. So that means you don't know why you said it, but you said it.
Yes, yes,
Correct? Exactly.
yes.
That's what happens. Most of our decisions happen automatically. Automatically. But behind them are layers that I talked of: heart, ego, consciousness, etc. Okay. So most, as I said, happen automatically. So that is our discovery today. Our first answer often becomes either from conditioning, as Sarojini said, personality, or habit. Okay. It doesn't come from a conscious choice. So instant things are mostly conditioning, personality, or a simple habit. Correct. So now that was game one. That was the icebreaker. Okay. So let's come to the next one. Who is speaking? Now think about it. I'm going to read a sentence. You tell me who is speaking. Okay. Is it your heart, your mind, your fear, your ego, or your conditioning? So you have kept the paper with you, correct? You have the paper. So whatever comes to your mind, just make, maybe a simple line. So we'll know how many go by hearts, how many go by minds, and then we'll talk about it in the end. All right? So you have heart, you have mind, you have fear, you have ego, and conditioning. 5 pieces of paper in front of you. All right? All right, here we go. I don't trust people anymore. Don't answer me, just tick over there. Okay, done? So, second one is, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Be honest to yourself and instant answers. Done? Just give me a thumbs up so I know. Yeah? Yeah. Then statement 3. I'll start after one more course. Course of anything. Of play, of life, of work. I'll start after one more course. Number 4. If they don't message first, I won't. Yeah? Then, number 5. I know I should leave, but what will people say? Where is it coming from? Not from my questions to you, but for you, what would the response be?
Could you repeat that, please?
I know I should leave, but what will people say?
One clarification.
Yeah.
The question that you are asking, some of them may not apply. Like, so am I supposed to think of it as a hypothetical situation and then
Absolutely,
respond to it?
absolutely. Even hypothetically, how would you respond if such a situation happened? Okay. So I know I should leave, but what will people say? Right.
Yeah.
All of you got it? Now, quickly, one by one, raise your hands, or let's go by, I'll call out people. Tell me how many hearts, how many fear, how many conditioning you all have. Soumya.
Yes, ma'am, the first one was heart,
Uh,
and the second one was
no, don't tell
ego.
me for a second. How many hearts, how many conditioning, how many?
One heart, one mind. And there were two which I had to check both boxes, like fear and conditioning. When
That's
you
okay.
had said I'll start something later,
Yeah.
it's also the fear factor, and it's also conditioning where I always feel that I shouldn't. And there was another one when you said when I get up and leave, it's mind playing games with me also, and there's a fear factor also. So I checked for both.
Okay, fair enough.
So in the end, I got one heart, one mind, two egos, two fears, and one conditioning.
Awesome. Anna? You're muted, you're muted.
Two heart, one mind, one ego, and one conditioning.
Awesome. And Sarojini?
Yeah, I've got one heart, two mind. The mind one is also fear
Okay.
combined, and two ego.
Two ego. So one heart, one mind, one fear, two egos, right?
Two minds.
Two minds.
Two minds.
Okay.
But the same thing is also in fear, actually.
All right.
So that's why there's one extra tick.
Okay.
And two ego. Nothing in conditioning, actually.
Okay. Revati?
Actually, the heart and mind is overlapping. So
That's
I can
okay.
say
Just
like,
tell me
there's
how many
two,
hearts,
one.
how many
So
minds?
one of each. One of
heart,
each.
one mind, one conditioning, one fear, and one, what was the
Ego.
last one?
Ego.
Ego. All right. All right. Ritu?
Same here, one each.
One each. All right. Asha?
I also got one each,
Okay.
but I did not think that should it also go to this category. So first,
Okay.
whatever came first to my
Yeah,
mind.
whatever came to you first, you did that. So one each. All right. Neha?
Ma'am, one each.
One each. All right. Darshana? Darshana? Okay. I think she can't
I
talk.
joined just now, so I'm not aware. I joined late.
Okay, okay. All right. So I'll just go by the statements that we had talked about, right? So I don't trust people anymore. Normally it is fear. Sometimes it is past
Yes,
hurt.
it's fear.
It's not the heart. The heart remains capable of trusting wisely. So this is the answer to that, you see. Number two was I don't want anyone to get hurt. This could be heart, could also be fear of conflict. So here, heart acts with compassion, fear avoids the discomfort. So some people said the heart and the fear, both things work. So you understand that it could be this or it could be that. But your
It could.
individual answers give you the clarity, because that is how we work. That is how we start placing statements in brackets of heart, mind, consciousness, fear, conditioning, ego, etc. So the third one was, I'll start after one more course. So normally we think, is it the mind that is telling us this? No.
It's
Usually,
conditioning. For me, it's conditioning.
fair enough. It is usually fear disguised as preparation. I'll start after one more course. Let me, just be where I am. I'll do it later. Okay. Next one was, if they don't message first, I won't. I think most of us would have got it as ego. Yeah. Sometimes it's also hurt, but rarely heart. Correct. I know I should leave, but what will people say? Mostly it is conditioning, not heart, not mind. So what has happened here? As we understand from the radical perspective, one voice often disguises itself as another. And that is why self-awareness becomes difficult. Do you agree? Do you understand? Or do you have anything to ask or share? That one
Ma'am?
voice disguises itself as another, and that is why self-awareness becomes difficult.
Ma'am, could you explain when you said that, for example, the first one, when you said that, sorry, what was the first?
I don't
step?
trust people anymore.
So if that is coming from a hurt, then you said, but it is not the heart. How do we understand that?
So usually it is fear, because if you trust somebody again, yeah, you may get hurt again. Okay. So
Okay.
It's not about the chakra impact that it has had. We are talking about the thoughts, feelings, emotions here right now. So the first emotion that comes is hurt. Okay. Now
Okay.
hurt, because the heart's, remember, at the consciousness level, the heart remains capable of continuing to trust, because there's no filters there, no? Love consciousness, soul's love.
Yes.
Got it? Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Now got it. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Thank you
Anybody
so
else?
much.
Anybody else would like to ask or say
In
something?
this particular one where you say I don't trust anyone, firstly, in my case, I do tend to trust people, but here I had put it as mind.
Okay.
Because I think somewhere we do a lot of analytical kind of, okay, this person doesn't look like this, doesn't talk like this, and you kind of analyze the situation and
It's
then,
not only analyzing, you're judging, you're equating, you're comparing. There may
exactly.
be elements of jealousy, frustration, or maybe, you know, admiration. It could be anything. But
Yeah, so
these
but it comes from
are
the mind, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
So you're not thinking from the subconscious mind or from
yeah.
your consciousness.
Right. And there was this other question also where I don't hurt anyone. What was the words? I don't remember.
I'll have to go back and see.
Yeah, I think I don't, I try not to hurt anyone or something like that.
I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah, okay. So is that also, it could be coming from the ego where a person is very self-righteous and feels that, you know, everybody's got this impression and you're living up to that impression that
No.
I don't, you
No.
know, like everybody knows, oh, she or he cannot hurt somebody so much. And they kind of maintain that because their ego needs to get that kind of a thing. I mean, it's a complicated
No,
term.
no, no, no. So basically, you are saying it exactly what are the things that we hold on to. We hold on to the ego, we hold on to the complexes, we hold on to many other things. So it
Yeah.
is not that. If you are genuine about, I don't want anyone to get hurt, it may and should be coming from the heart.
Heart. Yeah,
Okay.
that is what it is.
Because
It just
heart acts with compassion.
yeah.
Fear or ego and other aspects that you mentioned, that is something that avoids discomfort. So
Right.
to avoid that discomfort, you say, okay, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Now look at the difference. Look at my hands. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah.
I am defending myself.
Right.
But if I say, I don't want anyone to get hurt, there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a
Get it?
difference.
So yeah, so we are now learning today how each aspect of our life gets impacted, the way we behave, the way we react, and how we choose to translate radical consciousness. Why radical only? Consciousness per se. All right? All right, next game. Imagine your mind is a courtroom. You're
Is
on a courtroom. It's a court. There are 5 lawyers again standing there. There is the heart, there's the mind, there's the fear, that is ego and conditioning. So even the answers to this, continue writing over there. So at the end of it, you know how much you're operating out of heart, how much out of ego, how much out of conditioning, etc. Okay. So keep putting your ticks over there. So you're in a courtroom and these are the 5 lawyers. Now I present a case. Each lawyer gives advice. Okay. Which lawyer would you listen to? Okay. Now, case number 1. You receive a fantastic job offer abroad. Your aging parents live with you. Okay. Heart says, stay. Mind says, think long term. Fear says, don't take risks. Conditioning says, children should never leave parents. Ego says, take it. Now, which one would you choose? Heart, mind, fear, conditioning, ego. Be honest, you're doing it for yourself. You receive a fantastic job offer abroad or some very fantastic opportunity which takes you out maybe even from the city, to another location. Okay, so you made your choices? All right. Next. Someone insults you publicly. Heart, forgive. Mind, respond appropriately. Fear, stay silent. Ego, destroy them. Conditioning, Ignore because good people tolerate everything. Choose one. Someone insults you publicly. Heart will forgive. Mind will say respond appropriately. Fear will say stay silent. Ego will say destroy them. Conditionings will say ignore because good people tolerate everything. All right, you marked it? All right. Next. Yeah. So now tell me how many hearts, how many egos, how many conditioning? What happened here? In the first
Okay.
case.
I think 2 hearts and 1 fear.
All right. Others?
Oh, sorry, how many questions did we ask? Yeah,
Two
2.
questions, right? So
Only
two
two
you
questions.
Okay,
Only
1
two.
heart and 1 insult. Sorry, 1 fear.
Okay, next.
one
Quickly.
fear and one mind.
One fear, one mind. Asha? I can't hear you. Okay, Ritu, you tell me.
One heart, and the second one is conditioning.
Okay. Neha, one each of what? One each.
Ma'am, one heart and one 2 hearts and 1 mind. 2 heart because there are times when your close ones does that in public space. So that is the moment you learn to forgive, and when it is not so close one, you respond appropriately. That
Okay.
was it.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, you can have more than one answer. Yeah, Soumya?
Ma'am, mind. Both were mind.
Mind? All right.
Yeah.
Revati?
Yeah, mind and conditioning.
All right. Asha?
I got 2 hearts and one mind.
All right. So what happens in the first case, what has happened is that when we say you receive a fantastic job offer, right? So in that, what is happening is there is no universal answer. We know that. Wisdom is to integrate all these voices together. Consciousness then listens to everyone and then decides what to do, whether it has to follow the heart or the mind or the ego or the conditioning or the fear. That decision comes from integrating all these voices together and then letting consciousness, which is listening to everyone, decide which one or what should be done next. Because you'll come up with solutions accordingly. Okay? Now, someone insults you publicly, we said about heart, mind, and the responses. So what happens here is that, again, if you are operating out of ego, you will like to destroy them completely. This doesn't need discussion, actually. So if you know where you're operating from, and the ultimate aim is to find a collective solution of wisdom, you will choose and see at that particular moment how and what to apply for yourself. Okay? Give me a thumbs up or something if you are understanding. I am not just seeing faces. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Aarti ji,
Haji.
this when somebody insults you.
Huh.
Oh, बाद में when we are discussing, I gave her real good. That was the mindset, you know. I gave a fitting reply. I gave her real good is a line which used to come often. Now
So?
it doesn't come,
Yeah.
but it's there. Like, yeah.
Because that was coming from a space of ego.
Hmm.
It was coming from a space of ego, and it was also coming from a space of mind. So mind and ego were working, simultaneously. That I want to give an appropriate response, and I'm going to show her her place. The moment you say I'm going to show her her place, it's clear. It's ego.
Correct.
So responding appropriately would maybe bring you to either operate with, a sense of forgiveness, but maybe, and if you're fearful, you'll stay silent completely. So these are the emotions we are talking about here today. Then the thoughts, feelings, emotions. We keep saying, in radical, let go of your thoughts, feelings, emotions. These are the situations which make us understand where we are operating from. Okay?
And ma'am, conditioning is also governed by fear.
Conditioning is basically what you have grown up with, you know. सुना होगा लोग
Yeah.
ठीक है यार छोड़ दो. What is the point? Good people tolerate everything. You've grown up with this. So you made it a point to make it a habit, which is not good also. Because if somebody is really downgrading you, there is a need for you to stand up to be your authentic self. And that doesn't mean by ego clash. That doesn't mean कि हाँ सब कुछ माफ कर दो. Forgive everything. It also means that you need to take a sensible approach. What is that approach? That is to be worked out. Because tolerating, the word tolerate itself means that you are not yourself fully. Right? Yes, Neha?
Ma'am, sometimes, it just doesn't affect you. So,
Okay.
as Radical
Detachment.
says, you might be going into indifference.
No, you have to figure out if it is indifference or detachment. If it is indifference, there would be an emotion behind it. Yeah? That would then again be ignored, people, because ठीक है यार, छोड़ो. That indifference means that you are still tolerating. But if it is coming from a state of detachment, knowing that it's her story, it's her approach, it is thinking, it is, world, then it's different. So you have to decide which voice will you allow to win inside you. Get it? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So now I want you to do a little reflection based on these heart-mind conditioning points that I've given you. I'm going to give you sentences and you see which one resonates in terms of you have to fulfill it. I'm just going to copy it down for you. Yeah. So copy. I'm writing it in the chat. I'll read it out also. Yeah. My mind usually tells me what? Just write down for yourself. My heart usually whispers what? My fear usually screams what? My ego usually demands what? And my soul quietly reminds me what? Please do write because this is important. This is your exercise. Nothing just to answer on camera. My mind usually tells me. My heart usually whispers. My fear usually screams. My ego usually demands. My soul quietly reminds me. Who'd like to come first to share? Come on, people. This is nothing to be afraid of. You're talking about yourself. You're discovering yourself today. Who'd like to go first? I don't want to take
Can
out
I-
like a teacher.
Can I say?
Yes. Amna.
Yeah. My mind usually confuses me.
Okay.
And the second one, my heart usually says to forgive,
To
whispers forgiveness.
Okay.
Yeah. My fear
You're being
usually
honest. Anna, you're being honest?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Fear usually
And my
screams.
Yeah. Yes. My fear usually screams danger.
Okay.
My ego usually demands revenge. No, actually, I don't believe in revenge. Okay.
But that's okay. That's the first word that came to you. Don't back off. Don't
Okay,
back
okay.
off. Okay.
Okay. My soul quietly reminds me we are all one, and what I do to others, I do to myself.
Right. All right. Great. Others, come on one by one. Come on, let's do it. This is a fun exercise. It's nothing that you are a bad person or a good person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've given the what is But anyway, my mind usually tells me to analyze and respond correctly.
Okay.
My heart usually whispers, it's okay, you are fine.
Okay.
My fear usually screams, I'll be left alone.
Okay.
My ego usually demands attention. My soul quietly reminds me I'm on my path and all that I experience is my choice.
Awesome. That deserves a clap. I mean, even for you, Hannah, to be honest about it. Yes, Asha? I'm
Yeah,
so glad you
so
people are responding. Yeah, Asha?
my mind usually tells me think and do whatever you do, think and do.
Okay.
And my heart usually whispers it's okay. And my fear usually screams take care. And my ego usually demands attention. And my soul quietly reminds me to be peaceful.
Correct. Awesome. Yeah, everything.
My heart whispers, take a step back. And my mind says, go ahead. And fear says, stay away, savdhan. Ego demands validation. And my soul, it tells me to be at peace with myself.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Soumya?
My mind usually tells me to wait. My heart usually whispers it's okay to feel. My fear usually screams that block it all out. My ego usually demands an answer at once. And my soul quietly reminds me to allow it to be.
Awesome. 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 Girls, come on, let's clap and congratulate all each other that we are being frank about what it is about us today. So, these are the areas you'll need to work on your own with Radical. So you're just sort of quantifying it today, very clearly. You're writing your khata, as we call it. What is that Chijika khata that you're writing today? About your mind, heart, fear, ego, soul. Yes, Neha?
Ma'am, my mind says observe and then respond. My heart says forgive and move on. My fear says the loneliness. My ego demands respect, and my soul asks for peace.
Lovely. She said, my ego demands respect. That is a very key moot point. Like Anna had said, my ego asks, wants revenge. So these are very honest answers. Demands respect. Well, that is fantastic, which means we don't respect others. How can we get that respect for ourselves? Right? And this is nothing about you, Neha. This is because you brought it up. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah. Yes, Ritu?
So my mind is a big planning commission. Ego says to do and follow up the same, and heart says find out the good in the given situation. Uh, if it is not there, then my mind is always dominating the planning whatever is done. And fear and conditioning tells me to stay silent. And soul demands self-respect.
And ego?
uh, Ego says to follow up the mind, whatever mind is saying.
So, will anybody like to tell me where is she operating from? Again, this is no question, no derogatory or thing, but I want to see if any of you can give me where is she operating from.
May I?
Sure.
Maybe operating to have this planning commission means to having things under control.
Right.
So everything like planning commission came twice.
Okay.
So to having things under control, it can be the mind and the ego that things do not get out of my hands and they stay in place.
Fair enough. Anybody else would
Yes.
like to give so people are writing solar, yeah. Okay. Anybody else would like to add?
I think it's mostly from the ego, right? Everything is operating from the ego.
Yeah. So this is what we are. Ritu, it's not about you, but then you operate only out of your conscious mind. That is what we discussed last evening also, remember? And that is why I brought it up, today. It is nothing about you. It is about all of us also. Thank you for being so honest. You said my mind is my planning commission. I mean, that is so true for all of us. We may hide
And it could
behind.
sorry, it could also be the ego is because you've been conditioned to be like that.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not. Ego means I'm not willing to hurt anyone or anyone emotions or anything, but my mind always control everything.
Yeah.
Ego also.
Absolutely. So this is such a strong point for you. Your solar needs a lot of healing, okay? Your solar chakra would need a lot of healing for this. I'm so glad. Thank you for being so honest, okay? So if you notice in this whole thing about heart, mind, soul, etc., many people or most of us have never heard our soul. Soul, may we come back to the same belief that we have if we want to be at peace, we want to feel love, we want to whatever you people wrote, okay? Because everyone else, all the others, the mind, the heart, all the other layers, mind, heart, fear, ego, conditioning have been shouting all the time. They're the ones shouting, so nobody listens to the soul. Okay? So whatever you've written for your soul, if you want to achieve that, you have to work on the other 4 lawyers that are sitting above you, 5 lawyers, and work on them. Okay? How does it feel? Anybody? No reaction? My God, this is not a good session today. I have to work hard next time. I'm just joking. All right, let's go to the next one. Now, this is heart, mind, or drama. Okay? Drama is another, just put another column in any one of them. Is it the heart? Is it the mind? Or is it drama? Okay? I checked WhatsApp 6 times in 1 hour. Is it heart? Is it mind? Or is it drama?
Drama.
Write it down, note it down, then it becomes easier. We are able to fulfill everything. Okay? And see how many dramas, how many heart, how many mind you're getting. I replayed yesterday's argument 20 times. Okay? Next, I apologized first. Next, I waited before reacting. Next, I bought it because everyone else has it. I bought something because everyone else has it. Okay, you're making your choices. Heart, mind, conditioning, fear, drama. A heart, mind, or drama. Sorry, heart, mind, or drama. Next, I knew it felt wrong, yet I couldn't explain why. I knew it felt wrong, yet I couldn't explain why. Done? Okay, quickly. Tell me, how many hearts, how many mind, how many drama?
2 heart, 2 heart, 1 mind, and 3 dramas.
Okay. Next, quickly.
2 heart, 3 mind, 1 drama.
2 hearts, 3 mind, 1 drama. Okay.
One heart, 2 mind, 3 drama.
Okay. Neha?
1.
1 heart, 2 mind, and 3 drama.
Okay. Who was next? Asha?
What?
I got 1 heart, 3 mind, and 2 drama.
All right. Ritu?
1 heart, 3 mind, and two drama.
Okay. Anybody left?
Ma'am, me?
I joined just 5 minutes back. So, was there any exercise to answer this question?
Anyway,
Or we are just.
you listen to the next one only because it won't make sense me trying to explain everything. You should either join at 10 o'clock, Bina, otherwise it doesn't make sense. I can't explain
Okay.
what's happening right
Okay,
now.
I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, no, not sorry.
Yeah.
Who's left?
Ma'am, me,
Yeah, Sonu.
one heart, 3 minds, and 2 dramas.
Okay, so you know which are your hearts, which are your minds, and which are your dramas. So I checked WhatsApp 6 times is total drama. Okay? I replayed yesterday's argument 20 times. That is also drama.
Yeah.
Mind.
Drama.
Drama, it's complete drama.
Why, ma'am? Because I also got mind. Why would it be drama?
Yeah, because you're going on replaying it in your mind, that it's a drama that you're going on playing. It is not the mind which is working. If the mind was working, it would look for a solution.
Oh, okay.
I replayed yesterday's argument 20 times. And बड़ा मजा आया. मैंने उसको डांटा, बड़ा मजा आया. मैंने उसको ये कर दिया, बहुत मजा आया. Ego, everything is working. It's not about anything else. It's just drama.
But ma'am, we replay only to get solutions also, na?
No, you replay maybe if you replay with sensibility. Then you're allowing looking for a solution. Yesterday you couldn't get it, maybe you fought or whatever drama happened. Okay. Today again, I'm not going to speak to him or I'm not going to talk to her till she, whatever. Or I'm not going to fulfill it unless this is done. What are we doing? Drama is going on.
That is drama, yes.
Sense,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so the drama continues. If you were working from your mind or from your heart, you would have thought, "Acha, chalo, ye kal ho gaya, or this has happened." Now, what is the way out? If it means today I need to come forward first and say sorry, it's okay, I'll do it. But I'll wait. जब तक वो sorry नहीं बोलेगा, या जब तक वो नहीं मानेगा, will not listen to me, I will not do it. So everything, ego, conditioning, everything is at play here. So technically it is drama. Okay? Okay, I apologized first. It is usually heart. Okay? Sometimes wisdom also, but wisdom comes from another space, but from a consciousness space. So you usually have the heart. I waited before reacting. This is the mind supporting the heart. Okay? And I bought it because everyone else has it. That is conditioning. Total conditioning. Because everybody else has it, I must also have it.
But since you didn't give us the option of conditioning in this, so I put it under drama.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Because sometimes you just want that excitement.
Yeah. It's a drama. Conditioning is a drama. So yeah. All right. I knew it felt wrong, yet I couldn't explain why. It's from the space of heart. That's because it's coming from intuition. Okay. Now, do you notice? Every answer is teaching us something. And every answer is looking for you to decide how you want to move forward with your thinking, your behavior, your temperament, your attitude, your conditioning, your ego, your fears, etc. I mean, that's the effort here today. Okay. Now, the biggest discovery. Let's work on that. Most people think life is a battle between heart and mind. It isn't. The real battle is actually between awareness and automation. Automation keeps repeating yesterday. Awareness creates a tomorrow. Remember this. So, heart without mind becomes impulsive. Mind without heart becomes cold. Fear without awareness becomes anxiety. Ego without awareness becomes arrogance. Okay? And
Can you repeat all that?
I'll write
I
it.
couldn't grasp.
I'll write. Conditioning without awareness becomes limitation. I'll write it in the seekers group. I know this is important. Okay? So, Consciousness doesn't reject any of them. Okay? What does consciousness do? It simply gives each one the correct seat at the table. So if there's a table where everybody is sitting, consciousness decides who needs to sit, who needs to be there, who needs not to be there, who needs to go, who needs to come. So that is up to you to decide who needs to be there. You want me to repeat it? I will, otherwise I'll write it in the group. So I would just say, that's okay, Soumya. Happy birthday to you, Soumya. I don't know if you
Thank you.
remember that.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Yeah.
Bye, ma'am.
Okay. So automation, as I said, keeps repeating a yesterday. Awareness creates a tomorrow. Heart without mind becomes impulsive. Mind without heart becomes cold. Fear without awareness becomes anxiety. Ego without awareness becomes arrogance. And conditioning without awareness becomes limitation. Okay? So decide, what do you want and how do you want to operate? Either with awareness or with the other aspect, and that is automation. So you have to decide, because of these, which is the one that you need to have seated at your life's table. Got it? Okay. So now, close your eyes, all of you. Take, three slow breaths.
No, when we say heart, it is only our heart, right?
Yes, Bina, our heart.
Okay.
Talking of our heart.
Fine.
Okay? Yeah. Close your eyes. Take three slow breaths. And now silently ask yourself, you're asking yourself, which voice has been driving my life recently?
Couldn't hear that. Could you repeat it?
Which
please?
voice has been driving my life recently? Just keep it in your mind, okay? Which voice have I ignored? What is that one decision that I need to revisit? What is that one decision I need to revisit from consciousness instead of habit? So I'll say it again. Which voice has been driving my life recently? Which voice have I ignored? What is the one decision I need to revisit from consciousness instead of habit? And when you're ready, you can all tell me your answers. Yeah. Who'll come first?
Okay, since you've said recently, I would say the boy, I can't remember the sentences, but generally fear certain things. And
Fear has been driving your life recently?
fear as in, the first was, what is the
Which voice
voice
has
that,
been driving my life recently?
yeah, I think fear to an extent, or because when you say recently, maybe certain situations
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, we're talking of
Not the,
recently. Yeah.
yeah, so it's not the general state of affairs, but just that.
Yeah.
And the next line, could you repeat? I
Which
can't
voice
remember.
have I ignored?
Have I ignored?
Huh.
Difficult to say. maybe my mind so much, because when you're overcome with the fear, then your mind doesn't think correctly. And the third one was
what is that one decision that you need to revisit from the consciousness perspective instead of habit perspective?
the same decision that life is good and I have to be patient.
Awesome. Great. Great, Sarojini. Yeah.
Thank
Who's
you.
coming next? Come on, people. Yes, Ritu. Which is the voice you have been, which has been driving your life recently?
Mind is driving my life and ignoring heart. And
Okay.
the conscious decision that I have to take, that to let go.
Okay, so that you need to revisit is to let go instead of just, operating out of a sheer habit of whatever you're doing. Yeah. Awesome. 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 Who's coming next?
Ma'am, nice.
Yes.
My heart, I have been working from heart only, and I have been avoiding heart only. So there's a conflict, both.
Okay. Okay.
And
So the voice of conflict has been driving your life recently, correct?
no, it's like I am trying to listen. I am in awareness. I'm trying to work from heart only, and it is just that the a lot of things that are coming out of heart, I am running away from them only.
Okay.
Something like that is happening.
Okay.
And so, because of the conditioning and the fears, which were the old patterns, so I'm finding it hard to let them go. That is why I'm not able to completely listen to my heart. But yes, a lot of times I'm listening to heart only.
All right.
So
Which voice have you been ignoring?
Voice of to let go of my fears and take my decisions related to heart again.
Okay. So again, you've been ignoring that.
Yes, ignoring also that. Now, that's what I said. I'm working also and I'm ignoring it also.
Yeah. So you need to work on this aspect. So what is that one decision that you need to revisit from a consciousness perspective? Look at it from the fulcrum perspective instead of habit.
Yeah, it's related to my relationships.
Correct. So you need to revisit and see where do you want to operate from, right? From consciousness, or is it, and let go of habit, right?
Yes.
Habit is based on these five only, what I mentioned: heart, mind, ego, conditioning, and fear. Okay. So you have to decide who is going to sit on your table. All right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Who else is coming now?
Can I say?
Yes, of course.
Anna, yeah, I operate mainly from the heart. Even if sometimes mind comes in between, I'm so aware that I shift to the heart. Okay. Second, ego and fear has been ignored. And last is judgment is few.
You said ego has been ignored.
Yes.
Okay.
Very, very conscious, Aarti ji.
Awesome.
Very conscious.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the decision?
The last one is judgment is futile. I've realized, because I had the real issue of judging people. So I've realized there's no point, because it's coming back to me to experience all those things that I judge about others.
Okay. Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. Great. Who else? I'm thankful to all of you for being so honest today. Otherwise, this whole exercise would have been totally futile, because we also learn from one another. And it's important to understand that it is not about you. It's also about me. And that's why I'm in this space. It's also about all of us. That's why we are all here together. The collective consciousness brings us together to experience things together, to learn from it, and then allow ourselves to decide and sift what we need to keep and what we need to let go. Yeah. All right. Anybody else coming? Yes.
May I?
Yeah.
So I operate from the heart. It's like generally I am impulsive and like whatever, intuitive, whatever at that moment, it's mostly always from the heart.
Okay.
And
What
the
have you
things that
ignored?
I've ignored my feelings and my thought processes.
Okay.
And
revisit
is as my freedom from validation.
Okay. All right. So that has been kind of been very prominent in your life. You feel the need to be validated all the time.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
now, from the consciousness perspective, because that is a habit. So now you have to reverse it and learn to operate from the consciousness perspective. Just say, I accept and embrace my need for revalidation. Or
I
I
accept.
I accept and embrace with soul's love. I accept and embrace my need for validation. Or with soul's love, I forgive myself and others for my need for validation.
Awesome.
Yeah. That goes for all of us. Yeah. Yes, Beena?
Yeah, I think I carry a combination of all four. I think mind without heart. But one thing I did not understand: mind without heart becomes cold. Can you give me an example of this?
A person where emotional response is needed or a loving response is needed and does not respond in that manner, but responds in a very cold manner, that is coming from the mind. The decision is to not allow feelings to come in the way. So if you don't allow feelings to come in the way, you appear cold completely and you are not able to reach out, or the other person does not get that. It's like the school headmaster. He never operates out of heart, right? He is operating out of mind. And that is why we used to feel so scared of him. He was operating out of his mind and he appeared very cold. Or there would have been certain teachers who you loved in school or college, wherever it would have been. They are also teaching, they're also doing the same thing, but something about them made you. I'm not taking family, I'm not taking relationship, I'm talking of something very impersonal. But there were certain teachers, my God, you didn't have the guts either to say something to them or to be in front of them. Because they appeared so cold and you did not want to do anything with them. So maybe you also made fun of them. But the teacher you liked or loved, you never made fun of that teacher. So your own ego, your own judgments, your own expectations were working where the person was cold. So that is what it means about mind versus, if the mind is ruling instead of heart, a person becomes cold. Okay?
Yeah. So now I think I carry more of the second one. I believe I'm carrying all four, whereas mind without heart is very less. Fear without awareness becomes anxiety. That is on a
No, we're
scale
not
of 10,
talking
I
of
would
that.
rate around
I
6.
never asked that now. I'm asking just this about, these three questions that I asked you. What did I ask? I've forgotten. What did I ask? Which voice has been driving your life recently? Which voice have I ignored? And what is that one decision I need to revisit from consciousness instead of habit? Yeah. Anyone else?
Just need 2 minutes.
You're not listening, Veena. You don't listen. That's the problem. We're already at the last one. Yeah. Anybody else would like to add in the meantime? Anyone? I think everybody's answered, right? Sharon, you've just joined or what?
Hi, Arti.
Hi.
So we are shifting homes. So the only voice I can hear is when is this one coming? When is that one coming? I have forgotten how to be still. I have forgotten how to be grounded. I'm just like flying with every guy, every company, every person that phones me and says, furniture's come, this has come, the table has come. But you have reminded me, thank you so much, that I am purely in hurry, burry, and I don't know what voice I have right now, but it's definitely not Sharon's voice. It's furniture and all different companies. That's all I can say. So thank you so much. I will revisit your thing and sort it out properly.
All right. All right. All right. Now, so we're done, right? Veena, have you got your answers? Your hand is still raised. All right.
Yeah, I got my answers, Aarti.
Okay.
So which voice has been driving my life recently? I think it is fear without awareness becomes anxiety. And which voice have I ignored? Ego without awareness becomes awareness. I mean, that option I would choose. And what is that one decision I need to revisit from consciousness instead of habit? I'm finding it difficult to answer this
It's okay. You don't have to
because there
answer
are a
that.
lot of
It's okay. It's okay. You can still keep working on it later also. Because you, today, all of us, you did not discover whether your heart is better than your mind. No. You discovered something far more valuable. You discovered that you have many inner voices. And wisdom is not about silencing them. It is about recognizing them, honoring them, and allowing consciousness to become the chairperson of the meeting. So if you recognize and honor every thought, feeling, and emotion, and then work along it, then it works. Why? Because when consciousness leaves, the heart softens, the mind clarifies, fear becomes caution, ego becomes confidence, and conditioning becomes choice. Instead of conditioning, you have a choice. Okay? That is inner freedom. Okay? Any questions? Any thanks for the hearts? Oh, finally.
So I'm able to understand on that one decision I need to revisit from consciousness is of habit now better. Should I be sharing that to get a statement like you gave others?
I didn't give statement to anybody except to Revati for that particular moment. It was for everyone to listen. There are no statements for anybody. Fulsome Friday, Bina, is not a recitation radical platform that way. It is it is not a recitation platform. It is a radical, to understand radical from a literal life perspective, so that we are not just stuck in the curriculum or what the statements are or how we have to say them. No, it's about understanding our own selves. Okay, so Fulsome Friday is not what you are imagining it to be. It is a general fun platform to learn about radical in a fun way. All right.
Aarti, could I request you to say the last few lines you had done? No, the ego becomes confidence, conditioning becomes choice.
I'll write it in the group.
Okay. I think that's best.
Easier then,
Yeah.
because
Great.
otherwise we'll be just going around and round in circles. Any questions,
No,
any responses, any feedback for today's session?
Aarti ji, that conditioning with a choice is a sixer because the with वो हमारे काबू में आ जाता है conditioning, and then we can make better choices.
Absolutely.
So it is like multifaceted statement that you have given. I'm so proud of you, and it makes me feel so good. It is like it's actually a freedom from conditioning. This line statement, it's amazing.
Right. Good. I'm glad.
Thanks for a lovely, very nice session. Thank you.
I hope it helps us understand our mind and our heart better, because we just very openly say, I follow my heart, or I know I use my mind all the time. It's not the mind and the heart you're using. You're using all the thoughts, feelings, emotions that are sitting behind it. And you need to learn to apply the consciousness umbrella to sort of feel safe and be secure and move forward in life. So thank you today, all of you, for journeying with me. Yeah, so till we meet next Friday, keep listening, not just to your heart, not just to your mind, but to the quiet wisdom and and the consciousness that watches them both. Okay? Great. Do leave your feedback in the Seekers group. And I'm
Thank you.
appreciated. And see you next Friday for the next Fulsome Friday. Have a great weekend, all of you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Aarti,
you.
so
Wish you the
much.
same, Aarti.
Thank you.